that anticipation, all that setup, all for Flip Lesson 95 for the 6th grade. Today we're talking about not so much rates, we're going to use rates, but instead we're going to talk about reducing rates before multiplying. We've talked about reducing before multiplying before. Quick example would be if I'm multiplying, that's not a good example. Let's cross that out. Let's put a 5 here instead. 3/5 times 5/8, I can eliminate those 5s real fast and get an answer of 3/8 within my problem. The same principle can be applied to labels. And we're going to see how that works and how we can start to reduce rates before multiplying. It says John traveled at a speed of 25 miles per hour and arrived at his destination in 5 hours. How far did he travel? Now, to solve this problem, you know that you're going to take 25 miles over per 1 hour, and we're going for 5 hours, so we're going to multiply by 5 hours. Now, to solve this problem, right, technically a ratio of 25, a rate is like a ratio. We have a 25 to 1, and we can just make this a fraction since technically we're multiplying fractions here. Because of this rate idea, right, miles per hour. But by doing this, suddenly we've set up two very simple fractions that we're able to solve for. And we're able to say, okay, I see an hour here, and I see an hour here, and I can eliminate, right? I can eliminate the hour, I can eliminate the hour like that, and suddenly now I have 25 miles times 5, and 25 miles times 5 is 125 miles. And just like that, I have an answer, and my label is very clearly put there before me to help me understand what I need to do. Let's try another one. All right. It says Joni wanted to convert his height of 6 feet into inches. Use ratios to show how Joni could determine how tall he was in inches. Excuse me. So, all right, first we got to get a ratio. If I want to understand feet compared to inches, I'm going to say, okay, 12 inches equals 1 foot. So there's my ratio, 12 to 1. All right, now to solve this, since we've done this type of conversion before, we know we're going to multiply 6 times 12 because we have 6 feet times the 12 inches of our ratio of 12 to 1. And so we're going to multiply by 6 feet. And once again, there's some confusion with labels, but by reducing before, right, I can say, okay, get rid of the feet, get rid of the feet. Now I'm taking 12 times 6, which gives me an answer of 72, and I'm left with one label for 72 inches. And so we're using these concepts, right? We're using the concepts of ratios and rates to help us work with things. These examples I think aren't too challenging. Hopefully this lesson won't be too challenging. But will this be too challenging? Try and work your way through this problem, working with the rates and the ratios and reducing before you multiply. That's lesson 95.